Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. So as you're watching this, I was supposed to be moving into Disney housing and moving down to Orlando today. So, or when this video comes out. So I thought, since that's not happening, I still wanted to post a video because I was supposed to be filming a move-in vlog, probably editing it as soon as I can to get it up for you guys. But since I can't do that, we're gonna do an ear tour or an ear collection. Disclaimer, I'm out in my backyard because it's the first night stay in a very long time. Quarantine's been kind of shitty. It is May 14th, I don't know if you guys can see that. And we have sun and warmth for the first time. For the second time, as you can probably hear the click-clacking, I have Macadamia with me right now. She's having fun outside. I'll insert a clip right here of her playing. We have her pool set up and are playing with her ball and having some fun time outside. She'll probably be right next to the tripod in her pool to cool off, or I might have to stop the video a couple times just to go let her inside. So first I just wanted to show you guys how my ears are actually stored. So I will go to that clip now. Okay, so before this video fully starts, I wanted to show you guys how I store my ears and like present them. I think that I've done a good job, and I also got comments on my video for when I packed to go to my Disney interview in January how I put them up, so I'm going to show you guys in this video. I will link down below a complete tutorial that I followed, but I'll show you guys a little bit here. So as you can see behind me here, got a whole bunch of ears along my closet, above my door, and down beside my closet right there. So I've got those up. My room's weirdly shaped that it's a square, but then my door is like a triangle cutout. So it's really weirdly shaped, meaning that I don't have that much wall space, less than if I had like a rectangular room, if that made sense, because a lot of my space is taken up by furniture, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I've got those ears there, and then here above my bed, which you've probably seen in videos because I often sit on this bed. There's a Spirit jersey there. Anyways, but above my bed right here, I've just got a couple of my favorite pairs of ears. So yeah, that's how I have them displayed. I have them on my wall, and then extra ones I have in a compartment and closet that I can't really show you right now because they're all taken out and are actually downstairs getting ready for this video because I'm prepping as you're watching this. So yeah, I keep them in, but I do have like that organizer. It's just from IKEA, and the two bottom shelves I use for ears, while the rest is all my pants and stuff like that. That's probably TMI. But yeah, so I'll show you how to do this. Essentially they are just command hooks that I have taken and I have folded. Well, I didn't fold. My dad took 2 pliers and was able to fold them out a little bit more to make them a 90-degree angle so that the ears just very easily slip onto those little pegs and they are good to go, and I can really easily take the ears on and off, which makes it super awesome. I love being able to change where my ears are, how they're organized, and also for filming I tend to wear ears when I'm talking to you guys, so this makes it super simple and easy for me. I hope that made sense. Again, I'll have a link down below that explains a little more of the process so that you guys can do it at home if you want to. I found that these ones with the white backs are the best. I did try the clear, but the clear, when you're trying to bend them, I don't know if it's just more brittle plastic. I didn't think it would make a big difference, but it did. But yeah, my dad just put 1 plier, keeping the plastic out of the way. He kind of put 1 plier on this part and 1 on this part, and then just kind of pulled it until it was in that 90-degree angle, or just under 90 degrees so that the ears stay on, and it has worked. So yeah, and now on to the rest of the video. Okay, so yeah, it's not like the most high-tech way of displaying or storing your ears, but it is the way I have. Now for my actual ear tour, I have tons of ears around me, so there's not going to be too much of a particular order for these. I think I'm first going to go through my handmade ears. If you haven't seen my video for my homemade Canadian ears, definitely check that one out. I'll have a card up for it, and it will also be linked in the description down below. I do make my own ears, or I have made my own ears, so I want to show you guys first. I am planning on making an Etsy shop as soon as I can get that together. Because of everyone making masks right now, I'm having a really hard time getting supplies to do that, specifically fabric. But I bought $130 worth of fabric today, so that should be happening soon. Okay, so this first pair of ears I made, they're really badly made before when you see them, but I made them in 2016 for a trip that I went on with my friend, to Orlando. I was super lucky to go when I was 16, and I know I'm lucky for being able to do that, but using like dollar store stuff, I did make her and I a pair of ears. Mine are these ones that I made. They're on like a really thin headband, which is fine, but if you make them, better quality than I did. And then the actual ears are fabric and cardboard that I hot glued together, and I just put iridescent stuff on. You guys want to make these? This is actually the free gift bag stuff from Bath and Body Works, so it works really well. I do still love this pair, and they have again lasted just over 4 years. Sorry, there's a wasp on me and I'm freaking out. Shoot. Hey buddy. Okay. So yeah, these lasted 4 years. They're just probably won't, I could probably not wear them into the parks now. But yeah, back then I was a poor 16-year-old, so I made these. I want to try to make them better for my ear shop, so just let me know. I'll like order some cellophane and see if I can figure that out. But yeah, this is the first pair of ears I ever made, and I do still like them. They were pretty good. Getting into my more modern ears that I have made, I first have, for that video, these Canada ears. I love how these turned out. I've actually made a couple more pairs. These will be on my shop most likely when I do make my Etsy account. Next, I have this black pair. It is just regular black, and then if you look really closely, which you probably won't be able to see in this footage, but it is just black sparkly. I really like these. I think they're very simple and nice. Something that you can wear with every outfit into the park. They don't sell anything like this, so I wanted these. Glitter silver, but it's also iridescent, so in certain lights super rainbow, certain lights silver. If you again watched my ear making video, you would have seen these. But this is just a sloth pair. I love sloths so much. If you've never been to the channel or seen my videos, even if you have, you might not know. I love sloths. I have a sloth tattoo. This is like the worst footage, but I have a sloth tattoo, and it's the only tattoo I have. I love sloths. So this pair just has a bunch of sloths, has this beautiful pink bow, and then more sloths on the back. So love this pair as well. And then I have this pair that my mom wore in our making beignets video that I will have also, I forget which side, but linked in a tag and down below. But this pair is just like a donut pair. They are completely sewn, and then they just have fabric paint and little foam guys, and I put like a little candy on the center. This pair of ears I also want to recreate a bunch more for my shop. I paint, so I think it's really fun just to take regular fabric and add something to it to make it your pair of ears. So this pair I have is Rapunzel. So I've just got this bow. It's just white ribbon, 2 pieces of it. The same style of bow that I made for the Canada ears, so if you want to see exactly how to make it, it will be in that video. But I just painted a whole bunch of flowers on it. And then this side has the sun. This side has a whole bunch of lanterns with a hidden Mickey that is kind of messed up, but it's fine. And then on the back I have Pascal that I've painted there. We did something called a magical Mickey for my DCP group, and I made a pair of these as well for that, for my exchange. So I'll put pictures here of them because I did take some pictures. I did put a different Pascal on the back, so there we go. And then my brother last summer did the DCP, and he worked at Nemo, which has made Nemo a larger part of our family than it already was. So I did make this pair with Nemo and Marlin, Dory, and then that little green guy that keeps wanting to be eaten that has coral over. And I, again, double ribbon bow, and then I got this like ribbon that looks like coral and put it on the inside. So that's all the ears I've made myself for myself. I have made others, but they were for other things. So before moving on to the park's ears, in between are what I made and Disney Parks original ears. I have one pair. There's an airplane going by. That doesn't happen anymore. Okay, we should be good. But I have one pair of small shop ears. I forget what the shop is right now, but my supposed to be roommate Jess, who I was supposed to spend my entire summer with, got me these. And honestly, they mean so much to me. They are honestly probably one of my like top 5 pairs, and they are these Tower of Terror hotel ears. I absolutely love them. She got me them and sent them to me, and I adore these. I keep them so close to me all the time. I have a couple videos coming out soon that are pre-filmed. I'm not sure when they'll come out or if you'll ever see them, because I have some logistical stuff to figure out for one of those videos, but they're like my go-to now. Like when I'm having like sad moments at home and I just like want to feel Disney, I put these on and worn them quite a bit just like at home during quarantine. So can't wait to bring these to Disney. Like these are like on the top of my pile for Disney packing, because I had already started packing and I was like over halfway done packing before I heard that the program wasn't happening, but she got me these. Now we're going to get on to the actual ears. I do have 2 more ears that I have modified, so when we come up to those I will show you those and I'll let you guys know. We're still going in no particular order, except I did want to start off for the actual Disney ears. I wanted to start off with my first ever pair of ears. Disney's been making Minnie Mouse ear headbands for a long time, but they've really boomed the past couple years, which I love because I'm like obsessed with them, obviously, when you see the amount of pairs I have. But if anyone remembers, I don't want to say the early days, but like 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago when they first started making ears, they were so uncomfortable, and like saying that they're so uncomfortable is an understatement. They were horrible. So I have these guys. My first ever pair of mini ears that I ever got, I had Mickey ear head like hats, but I had never gotten mini ear headbands. So this was my first ever one. It's just the classic. I never wear them. Even like the feeling of the actual ear is different. It's so funny. They were so uncomfortable. The sequins really stuck in your hair. The new sequin ones don't. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's the classic ones, and those are my first ever pair. So I absolutely adore those. Okay, since I have 2 piles over on either side of me, I am going to just take from the ground over here and then take from this chair that's sitting next to me. So it literally is in no particular order. I got these on my last vacation. I did get them at the outlets. Conversation sidetrack for a second. If you didn't know, the reason I have lots of these ears is, first of all, I have an annual pass. My parents are DVC, so we get 20% off. So that's super awesome. But also, go to the Disney's Character Warehouse when you go on trips. That's where I've gotten over half of these ears, I'd say, because they almost always have pairs, and they're usually between $4.99 to $7.99. When I first started getting them, they were like $3.99, and it was awesome. But again, ears are more popular now. They do raise the price, but I got this pair of Buzz Lightyear ears. They say to infinity and beyond on the side here and have his wings in the back. They're really awesome. Yeah, I got these at the outlet, so they were $7.99, and Buzz has always been like one of my brother's favorite characters as a kid, Toy Story and everything. And then it's one of our favorite rides to go on is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. So those. I also got these my last trip at the outlets. So they're just the It's a Small World ones. Obviously not the Minnie's attractions, but the old It's a Small World ears. And I love them because on the front they say hello, and on the back they say goodbye. And then this bow is obviously super duper cute. So I love those. Also from the outlets, I got the seafoam green and pink ears. I love these. I have a certain shirt from Uniqlo with Minnie Mouse in like forest with mushrooms and everything, and this is like the perfect color and perfect pair of ears to wear with that. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to find these at the outlets. I got these last summer, actually from Cast Connections. So again, a super discounted pair, and they're just like the old-timey classic Minnie, which is super cute. Again, from the outlets, I guess we're kind of going with outlet ears. That will end, but right now I'm just on a roll with outlet ears. These are from, again, the Character Warehouse. We always go in February, but I was super lucky, I think last February or the February before that I was able to pick up these Christmas ears, and I super duper love them. Again, these guys is also from Cast Connections. I got them last summer. We went for a trip, I believe in June, and just after Pride, they had the old Pride ears in Cast Connections, and the new ones had just come out, so I have the old pair of Pride ears. Obviously they're Pride ears, but also they're pretty awesome as just a regular rainbow ear, which means that they go with absolutely everything, and I really love how puffy these ears are, like the ear part is, how small the sequins are. So have those, again, super cheap, super awesome. This next pair I also got at the outlets this trip, and these I almost bought full price over the summer last summer. They are just the Wonderbird collection. They were the mini 2 dots collection. So I actually have the Spirit jersey that I got at Cast Connections last summer that matched these, and then they kept these in the park for a long time because they were quite popular. So I bought them. Super duper cute. This next pair of ears is the most expensive pair of ears I've ever got, and the most hard I ever worked to get a pair of ears, which I'm gonna have to do the process online on Saturday. This is my only current pair of Minnie's Attractions ears. I'm trying to get the Tiki Room ones on Saturday, which is gonna be before you see this video, so hopefully I get those. And they are the Pirates of the Caribbean Minnie's Attraction. We flew in the night before, got to a hotel at 11, 8, went to bed at maybe 12, 1 o'clock, and I woke up at 6 a.m. to be at the park at 8 a.m. to get these. So love these. These ones were $36.99, but again, annual pass discount, so 20% off, and I absolutely love them. Unfortunately, I had to fight like the people who buy them in bulk, and it was really, honestly, Disney needs to stop that. Like, I know people do that for their living, but in my opinion, I hate that. It was scary. I got pushed. I was reaching for one pair of ears. I'm a Canadian. I came from Canada. Just came into the park alone, not with my parents, not with family members, and just wanted to get this pair of ears. And someone tried to fight me and yell at me and told me that they had claimed that entire rack. I just want to take a second to shout out the cast member that actually helped me in this situation. She grabbed the pair of ears that I had been reaching for and looked at the man and said nobody claimed them, and he handed it to me so that I could get out of the whole situation. So I'm super thankful, but yeah. And this couple that did that were having one person go through the line to check out and one person grabbing more ears, and they filled a garbage bag full of these ears to then go sell for like over $400 on eBay. And I just think that's disgusting. Like, that's not being magical, that's not being nice, that's just disgusting when you're yelling at people and stuff. So these are my pride and joys, because I also have really bad anxiety. So when I bought these, I literally got to the line, I was shaking and about to cry and so upset with the whole situation that I talked on the phone with my parents, and these were my prize at the end. So yeah, this next pair I got last February, and it's just the Mickey Premium Bar ears with the bite out of the side. I love these. Enough said, Mickey Premium Bars are the best Disney snack in my opinion. This pair of ears I altered. I got them at the outlets, I want to say 2 years ago. They were Food and Wine ears. They have Figment, and then he used to have a chef's hat. You can see like all the glue and stuff at the back, but no one looks at that. So yeah, these were Food and Wine ears. I'm wondering if I can find the ear. No. But these were Food and Wine ears that I took off the hat just to make them Figment ears. They now sell this with wings, so I still like this better, and I got them at the outlets for I think $5.99 or something like that, and they're my Figment ears, and I use them to Disney Bound. I have like this purple dress that I wear with them, and then I'm Figment. My second pair of modified ears are the ones that I made for that video on making my own Canada ears, which again, check it out. I just got a pair of Union Jack ears, and then I put a Canada bow on them. Something I didn't show in that video is that I tried to pick off the part here where it says United Kingdom with my seam ripper, but they're really well embroidered. Like, Disney does not play around with quality. They're really well embroidered, so I couldn't. I have quite a bit of hair, so hopefully that will cover it whenever I wear these, because I won't be wearing them this Canada Day. Unless I'm at home doing nothing, then I will wear them, but I won't be in Disney. This next pair of ears I also got in the summer. They're just the Sylvia ears with the gold bow and Cinderella castle on the center. They're basic, classic, go with everything, pretty awesome. This pair I got 2 years ago in 2018. I remember because I bought it with another certain pair of ears that you're gonna see in a second, and they are the leather Lion King ears. They do say Hakuna Matata on the side here, and then they have like this burlappy bow and a little dangly with Simba. I really like these. They are quite heavy because of how big the bow is, but I really like them. It means that my mom doesn't steal them to wear them because she gets headache, but I can wear them whenever I want. Okay, so this next pair of ears, I haven't taken the tags off because I was hoping to wear them this summer and I didn't want to get them dirty or anything just because they are white. They are the Ink and Paint collection ears, and I absolutely adore these. I think it's so cute. The easel that has little Mickeys on them and the paintbrushes. I did show these in one of of my videos and everything else I got with them. So again, I'll link that video up here if you want to see that. That's one of my vlogs from our most recent trip. But again, these were sold out everywhere, so I had to go looking for them. I found them at, I think, Mickey's of Hollywood, if that's what it's called, in Hollywood Studios. So that's where I got them, picked them up, and yeah, I absolutely love them. In February when we go, which is like reading week for universities here in Canada, or my university and a bunch of others, it's always Festival of the Arts. So we go every year, and I've never gotten a pair of Festival of the Art ears, which is crazy. And so I didn't love the Figment ears that they had for Festival of the Arts this year, so I got this pair instead as my Festival of the Arts, and they're ink and paint. This next pair, everyone knows. This pair I kind of set off as being the start of mini ears, as being a mainstream thing that everyone gets for Disney trips. Don't come at me in the comments about that, that's just my opinion. But I used to, for a couple years, like I used to get embarrassed wearing them because no one really wore them. But I got these guys, and these were so hard to get. People went crazy. It was the first color, you probably know what I'm talking about now. It was the first color that Disney did as like their color collections that now they were like, oh, that worked, so they do all the time. But it is the rose gold ears. These are the traditional ones. I don't have the bright rose gold. I'm not gonna say that I definitely won't, but at this moment I have no necessity or want to get the bright rose gold, but I have the regular rose gold and I love them. I will be basic every day because I love these ears, and they just go with everything, and they are just gorgeous. I remember getting these. I got them actually with the Hakuna Matata Lion King ears in Animal Kingdom. This next pair is another one I had to search for. I got them last summer right when they came out. Now they're abundant everywhere in the parks, but it is the Ariel anniversary ears. So this beautiful aqua like blue iridescent bow, and then we've got these shell ears. I love that they're actually like a different shape and everything. You can see it better in the back, and they are embroidered. They are just so gorgeous. And then on this side it says mermaid hair don't care, and then this side has Ariel swimming. So I love these to absolute death. This next pair of ears I got at Cast Connections last summer, and when I saw these online I knew I had to have them, and my brother was working there, so I sent him out like after a shift to go buy them. He worked in Epcot, it wasn't that hard or out of his way, and I got him to go buy them. And then we went and he brought us Cast Connections. They were at Cast Connections for $2.99, and they're like, whenever I have friends come over, or like my best friend Liv was over once and was like, oh, that's my favorite pair that you have, and they're my favorite pair, and I love wearing them because they're not too out there, and it only says Flower Garden right here on the side there for you. It is dated, and I technically wasn't there, but like I was there right before it started and right after it ended, so I'm just gonna say I was there, and I was there in 2016, and I was supposed to be there this year, but we all know I'm not. But yeah, so they're just the violet lemonade ears, but I honestly don't think they like scream violet lemonade. I also have the matching Spirit jersey that I got for like $8.99 at Cast Connections, so it's the greatest thing ever. The lemons and the flower crown, it's just amazing. Following the same suit, we're right now going through my favorite ears because these are kind of all in order of how I took them off my wall. So these are my Aulani Plumeria ears that I got when I stayed at the Polynesian last summer. I have a vlog of that as well, which I again will link and have a card. These ones actually say Aulani on them. I went to Aulani in 2015, so these are super special to me, and I just adore them. They have like little Mickeys in the Plumerias. My rabbit chewed, I can't even tell where, but she chewed the side of the Plumerias, and it was so sad, but I was just able to like cut it and clean it up. So absolutely one of my favorites. I wear them all the time, love them. Next is, besides Tower Terror, my favorite ride. My three favorites are Tower Terror, Haunted Mansion, and Thunder Mountain. So I have these beautiful Haunted Mansion ears. We're gonna have to see how good the mini attraction ones are, because I might order them to my dad's friend's house in the States, but for now I have these, and I would love to work at Haunted Mansion. One of the things was if I got attractions. Merchandise was my first role, but attractions was my second, and I had requested Haunted Mansion if I did go. So yeah, love these, and they do say Haunted Mansion on the side. Next, these ears are super bittersweet. I honestly might be putting these away and retiring them into that hanging organizer that I told you guys about in my closet because they hurt. Just look at it and I'm about to cry. These are my 2020 ears. So they're the same style of like actual ear with the pleather with jewels that's like melted together. has the violet lemonade ones, and they have this big poofy blue bow, which I love the poofy bows and I love the sparkle. And then on the side they do say 2020. Again, wore these in a vlog, I will link it, but these are just so emotional to me because I got them to commemorate my program and I wasn't gonna buy these. My family doesn't love getting dated things because we tend to wear clothing for a very long time in my family, so like I think every family does, but like it's harder to wear like a 4-year-old t-shirt that says that it's 4 years old than it is just to wear a 4-year-old t-shirt. So yeah, I was supposed to bring these this summer and wear them all the time, and now I'm not going, and the only reason I bought them and justified buying with them was because my program was 2020 and was meant to commemorate, and I was going to start wearing them in February because I had just gotten my acceptance. It was the day after I told my family, so yay! This next pair is actually kind of broken. I need to figure out how to fix them. I got them in that 2016 trip that I went with my best friend, and they are just this black pair with an iridescent blue bow, but they're broken down here. If you can see, it's like all bent and hurt. This pair actually, I'm not going to show you the tag, but there's blood all over the tag because I got hurt in them and my scalp bled. So like that's TMI, but yeah, these are all like bent and warped, and it's like really bad. It's like they got melted or something. I don't know how that happened or when that happened, but I can't wear them anymore. That's super sad because they're one of my pairs that I have above my bed because they're one of my favorites. My next favorite, these are very, very simple, but they are so good. I've worn these in many videos for you guys within basically my entire trip, this trip, and I actually bought the matching lounge fly to go with them. They are the ruby red ears. Now, unpopular opinion, these are way better than the rose gold ears. I'm actually going to put them on and wear them for the rest of this video. If you were wondering, these sunglasses are from Aldo. I don't know if you can still get them, but these are by far my favorite ears. I just think they look good with every outfit and they just stand out, and like the red is so bright. I cannot tell you how much I love them. They are amazing. So the last in my like favorites line, this pair is broken, but I will be fixing it, unlike the blue pair that you saw, is the iridescent ears. These are 100% my favorite pair of ears. Like this is number one. I don't think they sell these ones anymore, which is too bad because if they did, I would just buy a second pair because someday these are going to be unable to get warm. They have white insides, which is no longer fully white, and unfortunately the bow broke on them the day that I got the 2020 ears, so I just need to stitch that on or fix it because I cannot live without this pair. I literally wear them every day when I go to the parks. This is the only pair I brought with me this trip, so that should really mean a lot. I got this pair super special. Got these in 2018. I got them at the same time I got the Lion King ears and the rose gold ears. We didn't know this was a thing and we saw them at the same time we got the rose gold, but I got these graduation ears and they say class of 2018 and have the tassel and everything, and I love these. I actually took actual grad pictures wearing these and like a picture of me holding my dog, which I'll insert here if I can find it. If I can't, I'll just write something funny here, but I love these. So yeah, it is extra special because my high school, this was the color, so it matched my grad gown and worked 100% well, and I just think that makes it so much better. I also got a stitch that matches these, like a stitch stuffed animal that matches these. Gotta get through this because the light is getting dark and I didn't bring out my lighting, and now we're losing light. So we only have a couple more. All of these are from the outlets. They are old pairs from the outlets. Like I think all of these are over 2 years, except for one pair, and I will tell you which pair that is. But yes, these are very old. These guys are the Pirates of the Caribbean redhead ears. That dates them how old they are. I did get these at the outlets. They're really awesome. They're my mom's favorite pair that I own. Oh, another thing about these is that they have like this Minnie Mouse Jolly Roger there, or Skull and Crossbones I guess, because it's not actually Jolly Roger. These I think are also one of my mom's favorite pairs that I own and are very sentimental to me because when I was a kid, if you know a lot about Disney history, they used to have these things called Princess and Pirates Nights, and this is like very reminiscent of what all of the merch and stuff looked like, so it's pretty fun to have that as an adult now. This is one of the most uncomfortable pairs of ears to ever wear, but they are the Happy Holidays. I think this is like from 2017 or 2016. Happy Holidays. They used to light up. They don't anymore. I can get batteries, but I don't think I'm going to until Christmas time, and if I ever go to Christmas at Disney, but they have like lights and these light up. Next is again super old but super good, and I wear them all the time. They've gone on a couple trips from the outlets. These just plain pink leopard print fluffy ears. They don't have a bow, which makes them pretty awesome and pretty good to wear in Animal Kingdom. They're super light, and yeah, love these. This pair is the Minnie Mouse light up. I think these pairs still light up. No, these are also out of battery, but they just have these like wire LED lights, a thick mini bow, and they go on like so. These are nice to wear at nighttime. These are the holiday ears from, I think they made these multiple years, but I got them at the outlets in like, I want to say 2017 again. But yeah, super awesome. They're like these giant round pom-poms, which I think is really cool. They remind me now of the Betsy Ross ears that they came out with recently, so pretty awesome. They're also like ugly sweater, so like that's really cool. These are like dark bride ears, so they have a bow jauntily on the side, the lace black ears, and then they have a black veil on them. Again, from the outlets, super awesome. And last but definitely not least, one of the Bingham's favorite ears. These again were $2.99 from Cast Connections last summer. My hot tub just turned on, don't mind it. We have like 10 seconds left of this video. The Donald Duck feet and butt ears. So that is all my ears. I will have a tally right here of how many I own, including the ones I made, because I actually don't know how many I have, and that's probably really bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully those of you who are my friends who are supposed to go on the Disney College program and start either last week or today, hopefully this brought you a little bit of light in the darkness that is right now. I know I have a lot of ears. I know it's bad, and I know it's kind of compulsive. Will I stop buying ears? No. I'm filming this video on Thursday the 14th, and the 16th is when the Minnie's Attractions Tiki Room ears, which I'll put a picture right here, come out. And they come out at 10 a.m. my time, so to say that I'll be there at 10 a.m., yes, definitely. So I'll try to put in the description box if I remember if I got them or not, because I'll be fighting with people who also want to scalp those and then sell those online for $400 like the Her Universe ears. So yeah, wish me luck. We'll see how this goes, because then every month I was going to try to get them while I worked there, so I'm going to try to get them online. So we'll really see how this goes. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Subscribe down below. This channel is growing, and it's growing kind of quickly. Hopefully it keeps going, but thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.